as weak to fire that I am, that I seem all too eager to use it. Did I cast... Yes, I do believe its soul was ready to be ingested. Oh, really? Is this very necessary? Draining my strength from my very veins. And perhaps to levitate to protect me from their terrible touch. Amazing what a little space can do. Now I do believe I owe you a great debt of pain. Burn, you worms. Using this dagger would come in handy at this point. Where is it? Levitating. Ah, that's not what I managed to... Yes, this. Ah, I'd rather not be standing on this fire right now. But I am currently over-encumbered. Yes, that's much better. Well, that was a charming little engagement. However sloppily performed on my part. Their strength and endurance training's effects were rather irritating, however. I should be more careful around the crater bone walkers in the future. Let us ascend the stairs and see what nightmare awaits us here. Ah. Indeed I shall. It's good to meet you, Milmtharam. Tell me what is happening here. Is Ramasa Othril is dead, yes, but you also killed her sister. I was saving her for an experiment of mine, and now you've ruined it. Report back to Aryon that I am well. And don't come here, ever again. My apologies. Aryon will not be pleased. Not to be pleased at all. I must say, this is a rather comfy place, though. I certainly wouldn't mind living in a place like this. Should I make myself a home? It doesn't seem such a terrible idea when I think about it. And it is rather close to both Molag Mar. Thanked me for killing her. And yet he seemed upset, which is rather odd. I would like those books over there, but I imagine you're not too keen on giving them up. Which means I'm going to experiment with you for a moment. See, what if I were to tell you that you're a pathetic piece of garbage? Yes, I did say something. I said you're pathetic. A piece of dung. I've chosen my own death. Well then why don't you make it happen, you piece of scum-sucking garbage? I did you a favor and I didn't even want to be here. And yet you seem to persist on it. You pathetic worm. Why don't you simply take a chance? I'm right here. I'm easy enough to get rid of. Of course. Oh, what's wrong? Didn't think I was prepared for that? You pathetic piece of filth. Now you're going to die slowly and painfully. You feel the poison sapping through your veins as your last moments of life come to an end. I'll be taking this key. A silver staff? Yes, I suppose. Though I don't want this body here. It's rather, unpleasing for the aesthetic of this place. Perhaps a simple feather spell, in order to lighten my load. Or merely a place to put some of the things that I've collected since I've been here. Yes, like so. Interesting alchemical ingredients. Guide to Vivek. Don't I already have one of these? I don't. I think I'll take it. Rather comfortable looking bed. This is what I was most interested in. I do believe I've read both volumes of The Vampires of Vardenfell. Either way, I'm much obliged to collect them both. Although I could simply set up my operation here. It does seem rather comfortable. Though it is very out of the way. As for the rest of what's here, I don't believe there's any more books that I could comfortably carry with me. No. And there's this rather valuable dwarven claymore I found. I suppose I could put the more mundane items in this chest, but would it be enough? Somehow I doubt that. No, it certainly would not be enough, even with all that I'm carrying now. Yes, it would not be enough. Well, it's not as if I'm wanting for coin. I will simply take what I can with me, and leave it there, in case I ever indeed decide to learn the art of wielding such weapons. Though I think I'd rather put it on display like so, just because it is a rather intriguing piece. Yes, indeed. I suppose this could be a home, but it's so cramped and bleak. Not some place I would prefer to study. I've taken what I wanted, done what I wanted to do. I see little additional reason I should stay, though I suppose I could head north to Nihordamze, if I'm pronouncing that properly, and investigate those Daedric ruins. But with the amount of things that I'm carrying now, it would probably not be practical. I suppose it would merely be simplest to cast a recall spell, as that will likely get to me back to where I intend to go much faster. I think I've done all that I need to do here. And here I am before Aryon's chambers once again. Most useful magics, without any doubt. Talanian, how do you do? Doing well. I see. Very good.
You seem like very good company.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's been dealt with. Yes, the leader of the Halahu in Adirnaran has been retired. It is unfortunate that Miln Faram is also dead. His research was unusual, but promising. Yes, it is rather peculiar how that all came about.
I see this land suits. We welcome you.
Am I ready for advancement? I do not meet the requirements. You mean to say I need to study more? Then tell me, Master, is there any other duties that you would like me, or chores that you would like me to perform? Thanks to recent agreements with House Halahu, we have a chance of passing a resolution which would overturn the Mages Guild monopoly. According to one interpretation of the armistice, only the Mages Guild can officially offer spells and training to non-members. Speak with the House Read-Around counselors in Aldrun. If you can convince at least 3 counselors, we will have enough support in the Grand Council. I would start with Athyan Sarethi, as he seems to be the most open-minded. I will consider it, Master Aryon. Thank you. And I do believe we have matters to deal with in terms of combating one of Naloth's goons on the behalf of Mistress Adratha, if